My name is Brian. I'm one of the educators here at CuriOdyssey. Let's see. Now I'll just run right into it. So what we're doing is we like to show an experiment, something you could do every week. And I figured I changed the plan this morning. I got here this morning. I decided I'm tired of it raining every Saturday because every time I've been out here for the last 4 weeks, it's been raining. So I decided to do an activity about rainbows.
Yes.
So you may have seen in your past, you may not have, these kind of glasses. They're kind of silly. They have this plastic film, and when you look through them, everything looks like rainbows. And I'm just going to leave these here if you want to use these later. But turns out you can make one of these things out of junk you've got lying around. So what you're going to need? You're going to need a tube of some sort. I've got this nice hard one, but you could use, say, a toilet paper tube, which presumably everyone has, an old CD, and some tape. I'm going to use duct tape, but you can use any tape. It doesn't matter. This is all you need to make a device that turns all the light you see into rainbows. Now let's just talk about how to do it. First thing you need to do is get the label off this CD. I just scratched this one a little bit with a pair of scissors, actually. And you take one of your pieces of tape and you stick it on there. Don't get it, don't lose hold of the edge. And then you peel it off. Oh no, oh no! It's supposed to peel the label off the CD. And it worked earlier, but it's not working now. Big opening, we want just a little hole. So I'm just going to hole punch a piece of duct tape. I'm going to stick that over the end. So now the end of my tube is just a little hole. That's all. Let's see if that label will peel off of this tape. Ah, magnificent. You see that? Nice tape-shaped removed label. And now, of course, it's all shiny on here. So, if you've ever peeled the label off of a CD, you may have noticed, actually, if you just looked at the back of a CD, you probably noticed all the rainbows on the back of a CD, yeah? So, CDs do that because they're made of the same substance as these glasses. It's called a diffraction grating. Alright, so you don't need the whole thing peeled. You can peel the whole thing. But I'm going to cut a chunk out of it. There we go.
Yeah, you can try it.
Oh, look, he's making one.
So I know from whatever perspective you happen to be at, this just looks like a piece of clear plastic from the CD. But it actually is a diffraction grating. You can peel an entire CD and then use the whole thing.
Yeah,
as one of those pairs of glasses. But you take your little chip of CD and another couple pieces of tape. I guess I'll use 4 pieces. And you want to take this to the other end of that tube so you can look through it. And use this last piece. And I'll show you what I've done. And then I'm going to tell you why it's the best thing in the world. Because spectroscopes...
Oh, look, he made it.
Oh, I forgot to say, this thing is actually called a spectroscope. So I've taped the CD piece in one end, I've got a hole in the other end. So now, anytime you point this at a light source, it's going to turn that light, it's going to split that light up into all the colors that make it. So if you were to point it at something like a wall that has sunlight bouncing off of it, you're going to see a whole rainbow. If you pointed at something that's painted yellow, you're going to see a big smear that's mostly yellow. If you pointed at, say, one of these light bulbs, these are not incandescent light bulbs. These are not full spectrum. These lights produce, well, let's check. This is not a good CD for the job. I'm going to say maybe 7 different colors coming out of that light bulb. If you point these things at light bulbs, you find that light bulbs oftentimes don't make a full spectrum light. They make light that is in individual bands of color. And it's called a spectroscope because it produces a spectrum from whatever light you make. Spectroscopes are how you can identify what elements are. Actually, helium was discovered on the sun before it was discovered on planet Earth using the spectroscope. So this is a tool that is foundational to atomic science. And you can make it out of a CD and a tube and duct tape.